Okay, I know this is an extremely weird topic, but you know what? The content train stops for no man, so we're gonna rate the FNAF offices. Alright, here's our Five Nights at Freddy's 1 office. Classic. Simple. But extremely effective. And the bugged out mute call button in the top left. Perfection. Just as I remember it. The great thing about this office is how simplistic it is, while also being like kind of pathetic in a way that a cheap corporation would allow you to have. So we got a desk fan that we can't turn off. We have those one singular light bulb. The cornerstone of any good FNAF office is one singular light bulb. You got this creepy cupcake looking at you, which is a 3D object, so it's not plastered on the wall. So you got like the minor creep element of the cupcake, the slightly unsettling drawings in the background, and then you still got like you can still see like the checkered floor on the bottom. So it works for the location, while also being, like, weirdly pathetic and tiny and, like, not safe and filthy with the trash everywhere and the... I like it. It's classic. It's... What did I do to deserve this? Well, this gives us time to examine the office. So, the fan is classic. I'm a fan. But, you gotta love the Celebrate poster. That's always been classic. People took the texture straight out. We use it everywhere. It's fun. It's great. Yeah, I like the weird old-looking like monitoring systems here. Again, it's classic. It looks realistic. That's why I like it. It matches the setting because it looks realistically pathetic. I love this office. I like the orange light on the bulb. I like the design of the doors. They look, again, weirdly hilarious. I guess the lights are kind of illogical on the door, considering why wouldn't they just put bulbs in the hallways? It'd probably be cheaper. But I mean, if we're going with just how I like it, I mean, 9 out of 10. I like it. I don't know what I'd change. I like the way the FNAF 2 office looks. However, I do have a bit of a problem with its logic. I like the Celebrate poster, this like hanging little stars and stuff. But you kind of have to question the logic of this office a little more than you do with FNAF 1. At least FNAF 1 had doors. So, like, you know, maybe children couldn't get in if you left them closed during the day, etc., right? Yeah, there was something there. This one, though, I can't be the only one who thinks this office is just, like, weirdly positioned in the building, right? Like, it's just in the middle of this giant hallway, just overlooking it. It just doesn't really make sense. Also, what's with these exclamation mark triangles up here? Like, it's fine for gameplay, but when you think about it as an office, when you're looking at the whole thing collectively, it just feels kind of weird. Again, I like it for horror purposes. I do not like it logically. But if you kind of ignore the logic, I like the way it looks. You got the desk in the middle, kind of overlooking. The fan's back. Got little papers and other little trash on the desk. It's a good evolution of the FNAF 1 office for gameplay. So I'll give it a... I guess I'd give it a 6.5 out of 10 or something like that. Like, it's good, but I can't exactly get over the weird middle of the hallway, no doors thing. Oh, I flicked my mouse down, but it didn't quite hit the button. Dang it, he got me. But I'm not on my game today. I am not on my game today. The FNAF 3 office, ironically enough, I actually kind of like it. As in, I actually like it a lot. As in, I hate this game, but I like the office, so that's weird. So, the important thing you gotta know for the FNAF 3 office is that it's not really an office, it functions like one. But it's meant to be part of like a horror house. So the office being part of the horror attraction actually really works for its benefit. Now, it functions. It not having doors does not matter as much here because it's a haunted house. It's part of the attraction. This Freddy thing here, that works really well to freak the player out, but also, again, it's part of the attraction. The empty-looking masks here, it works because it's part of the attraction. Again, the posters, all of this works. God, that actually scared me. What the crap? What? Oh, all that talk about this game not being scary, and I actually just got jump scared in FNAF 3. Holy crap. I am off. I may not be a real gamer, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I may not be a real gamer. I don't feel like a real gamer. I go on for hours about how bad Dark Souls 3, FNAF 3 is. Dark Souls 3 too. But how bad FNAF 3 is. It actually just jump scared me. I was in the middle of talking, okay? It doesn't count. It doesn't count. Anyways, the fan returns because you just kind of need something like that. The desk is pretty typical. You got these little cute little statue things here, these little Funko Pop looking things. Like, again, in the context of it being a horror house, it all works good. I actually like the FNAF 3 office, visually speaking, because again, you're not really expecting anything from gameplay, because you don't need anything from gameplay. Like, it's part of a haunted house. It's not really a security office in the traditional sense. So honestly, I think I'd give the FNAF 3 office, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the green, but I guess it kind of works. Pretty solid 8 out of 10. Honestly, it's pretty much just the green. I like solid 8 out of 10, maybe 8.5. I like the office. The office is fine. What flaws it does have is explained away by the fact that it is a haunted house. Oh, I just closed that crap on you, sucker. Get out of here. I can't believe I made a comeback on that one. So, the obvious elephant in the room in regards to the FNAF 4 bedroom is the double door setup. It's real. It's a real thing. I just really don't like it. I think this is one of the dumbest bedroom designs I've ever seen in my life. Like, the actual bedroom's fine. Like, you could kind of... Yeah, you got the bed, you got the nightstand, you got the... I have to question the bed straight across from the closet. It's like you're asking a child to get, you know, scared in the middle of the night. Oh, yeah, you got the dresser here, it's fine. You got the extended dresser. Everything's fine, except for the actual, like, layout of the room in the house. What is with the double doors? I don't like it. I do not like the double doors. Yeah, everything's fine. I like it. Like, the closet's fine, the dresser's fine. I like the aesthetic. I like the colorful toys lying around. It's just the stupid doors, man. I don't like the way these doors are presented. Who? I know this is a real design in real life, but who puts doors like this? I don't like it. It's so... It feels gamified, but I know it's real, which is what makes me mad about it. That's why I'm mad. It's just the way these doors are placed, man. Like, what the crap? I like how we get unlimited flashlight, not the FNAF 2 guard. Well, this acting guy, good interior decorator this guy is. God, that actually got me a little bit. Oh, I hate this game, I also love it. Hey, post-edit fan here. I forgot to rate the bedroom, so 8 out of 10, because it's perfect. It's just that the doors are stupid. And whoever designed the house probably burned in a fire and died in FNAF 6 or something like that. Crazy. You want to just bet I can just beat this again? First try. How much you willing to bet? I bet I could beat this again first try. Maybe not. Maybe not. The custom night office for this one, for what the actual place looks like, and for what it seems to function as, I don't hate the looks of it. The functionality is a little weird. It feels like an intentional FNAF 1 reference in a way that other ones just don't. So the doors are fine here, they kind of make sense. Although this vent door is really weird. The sort of factory gray look to it, again, makes sense for the location. The sister location. The TVs kind of look like security monitors. Like, they do function as security monitors as well, so... Like the poster and everything. It's all fine. It's just not very aesthetically pleasing, you know, it's kind of boring. For the fact that this customized not canon, I really wish Scott had made the office just... maybe look a little more crazy, a little more... So, you know, it's fine, it's serviceable. It's just a little boring to look at. So I'd give it like maybe a 7, just because it is like, it does look really good for the location we're in. But the vent functionality is weird, like why does it have a button on it? So yeah, it's alright. It's okay, 7 out of 10 office. So, in short, this office is complete garbo. Now, I can concede that this place was primarily built to be burned down anyways, so functionality wouldn't exactly be on the top priority list. I understand that. But even with that, I mean, it's like, the whole office is basically this one computer, some trash, a few pictures, and 2 really weirdly placed vents. What the crap are these vents? Who made this? Something, this office, I can't even see behind me, so I don't know what it looks like, but this office is awful. Again, looks like some cheap metal with no, like that all makes sense. That's fine. I don't mind it being like a cramped little space, but these 2 vents ruin the whole thing. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Like, why even have the kids' drawings? Where they even come from? If this place was meant to be burned down. I don't get it. This office is terrible. Like 4 out of 10. Honestly, 3. Let's go 3 out of 10. I don't like this office. The vents just don't make any sense. Why not have doors? You might as well just have doors at this point. There's no defense here. That's the thing. Like, defending yourself in this office is non-existent. This isn't even a... I think that's why a lot of people don't like this gameplay loop in this game, because it's so flimsy. It's so flimsy. I don't mind the flimsiness so much that you just don't really get a lot of information. Helpy's pretty cool. He's like 2 out of the 3 available points. And like the PC making sound and all that, I guess it's all okay, but the way the office is done is so exposed to the point where you're wondering who the crap built it. How do you even get in here? If there's a door, why are there these 2 giant vents in the first place? Where's the AC coming from? Like, the whole thing makes no sense. I don't like it. 3 or 4 out of 10. I hate this office. So this is kind of what I envisioned when I thought, like, oh, non-canon office, make it as crazy as possible. All things considering, this should have been more akin to what Sister Location's office looked like. Like, I know that second ending was supposed to be serious, but like the ultimate, or the custom night part should have looked more akin to like the craziness that we're seeing on screen. So ultimate custom night obviously does not have like the most sensical office. But if the lore about this being Afton's Purgatory is still a thing, I think it holds up pretty good, because you got memories of like all sorts. So here's the Freddy from the FNAF 3, here's the FNAF 1 cupcake. You got the plush that makes the noise, you got the box from FNAF 3 over there, you got this candy cadet. You got the Entered mask. Got little events here for gameplay purposes. Like, the fact that this one looks stupid is like intentional. And like nothing here makes sense because it's not supposed to. All kinds of little references everywhere. I love it. It's kind of hard to talk about this one because there's nothing really to rate it off of. It's just kind of crazy. So I guess I'll give it an 8 just because it's maybe not the most memorable in the sense that it's not like unique to this game. It's a bunch of copy-pasted elements thrown onto a new game, which is fine for this game. It's a free game, so it's not like... Well, it was supposed to be free when it launched, and now it's paid on other platforms, but... So, like, 8, I guess, just because it is kind of hilarious to look at. And then we move on to other FNAF games. I've never played this game in non-VR, but I didn't feel like putting the headset on, so... here we are. So for all intents and purposes, this is the office, right? There's no real... It's a hub, right? This is as close to an office as you get. I love this place. Even ignoring Glitch Trap over here when he does show up, I love how much it's based on the FNAF 1 location. And just being here is fantastic. And obviously you got the monitors. It's kind of hard to talk about it as an office, though. Like, you got this really cool prize counter. It looks like an actual prize counter, you know? There's all kinds of, like, secrets and stuff over here you can find. There's a coin. Yeah, I've never played in non-VR. I'm kind of fumbling around a little bit, but there's not a whole lot to say about this one. It just looks cool. It looks authentic. And despite the fact that you can't really go into any of these other rooms, it does make the FNAF 1 location feel legitimate in ways that I talked about in my FNAF 1 video. I do love this hub. I think it's fantastic. And we will get to Help Wanted 2 soon. Oh yeah, I gotta rate it. I'd say the only thing wrong with this one is that you can't go to the other places. It's just this and the prize counter. And I think the game could have figured out a way to let you go to other places. So aside from that, 9 out of 10? 8.5. 8.5 out of 10. I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. So, second runner-up for FNAF 1. So obviously Security Breach doesn't have an office necessarily, but there are a few offices scattered around the game that look more or less like this. So I figured, why not? Let's just put it in here. I do like it. It has sort of overly bright aesthetic compared to like the Pizzaplex itself. A little cluttered, a little messy. And sometimes you can just like get stuck on terrain or whatever. A lot of them have some kind of system here, but you can tell there's like security monitors and stuff like that. Of course, we have cameras just on our person somehow, so these monitors are kind of useless, but you got the doors here that are supposed to be shut usually. Not terrible, but it is Security Breach, so we've seen this office layout, I don't know, like 5 gazillion times, maybe, give or take. It's a 7. It's fine, it's functional. It blends in well with the Pizzaplex and stuff. It's just, it's like camera system slash whatever in the middle, door, have at you. 7 out of 10. It functions, it's good, but maybe we can get a little more unique up in here a little bit. Maybe a little more uniqueness for the offices. Okay, I've not played Help Wanted 2 in a hot minute, and it's technically the only FNAF game I don't own. Anyways, let's take a look at this hub area compared to Help Wanted 1. I think it's really dope. It leans into the whole staying in the pizzeria thing without feeling just like the first game. And I know it's supposed to be more based on FNAF 6. I think there are secrets to uncover here, but I had not played enough of the game to actually uncover those, so examining it as it is, it's just really dope, for lack of a better word. You got the stage here that still looks pretty ominous. I do remember the view where you can look at the animatronics and stuff. You got the weird mystic hippo that I still don't... I'm assuming it's like Candy Cadet, weird lore stuff. Then you got, you know, all this first nice little detail, like the first aid. I think that's from Pizzeria Simulator as well. This little kitchen spot that I don't recall from that game, but little arcades here, nice little details, like the creepy art on this arcade stuff. What is this? The Anxious Axolotl. Feels like you should be able to play that. Nice little arcade here, a cupcake that's always watching you, I just realized. Nice. Had to be the cupcake. I don't really have anything wrong with this one, to be honest, and I don't recall what it's like when you uncover the secret in question. So, based on what I'm seeing here, nice little colorful tablecloths and balloons. Nice little interface here. 9 out of 10 again. I don't really know what it would take for an office to be a 10 out of 10, quite frankly, but hey, that's just how I'm rating these. I think I know what that 1 point's for, though. There's a lot of random noises. And they're not bad, but I've only been here for like 3 minutes and they're already getting kind of annoying. So, annoying noises aside, pretty awesome hub area. Great evolution of the first game. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Okay, so as you can see, I'm playing this in VR because it now has the VR patch. Too bad it didn't launch with VR though, but that's besides the point. Shut the crap up. So this office is, it's like a hub, and for what it is, it's actually not terrible. I like all the old technology lying around. I like the super, like, dangerous metal-y stuff and this. I don't know, I forget what all these are, but regardless, it's the fan, it's me. It works really good as a hub. I actually like that it is connected directly to an area with a threat. If you say that one more time. I like this office a lot. I think it's a pretty good hub. It's a 7.5 out of 10. I like the old look. I like the, like, it's messy in a way that makes more sense than like Ultimate Custom Night. I keep hitting my microphone. I can't see it. This is like the closest thing to an office this game has, so I'll just leave 7 out of 10 on this one. Looks pretty good. I like it.